And welcome everybody back to Glasgow Indoor Bowling Club for the quarter-finals in the ladies matchplay qualifier. And the game that we are covering should be a humdinger because we have got C.Davies playing C.Anderson. But not only that, we have got a legend herself in the commentary box. No, it's not Gillian. It's Miss Anne Dunwoody. Thank you for coming on board, madam.
Thank you very much. I couldn't turn down your generous offer. What did you say? It was 150 quid
150
for this?
quid an hour.
Oh, that's
Mr.
good.
Bolt is the man to cough up.
I'll speak to Mr. Bolt.
You'll see Mr. Bolt at West Lothian next week.
Oh, we'll see him there. I might buy him a drink then with that 150 quid.
Yeah, with that 150 quid exactly. So, they're just started. They've had the trial ends. They're into the first end. Claire is playing with the red balls. No, sorry, Claire's playing with the darker balls, and Kerry's playing with the red balls. Now, the only thing I know here is Claire's a Scottish international, and that's what you're here for, and to fill in the blanks.
To fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
I'll do my best. It's been a wee while since I've done all this. Claire is the reigning Scottish indoor singles champion.
Right.
She won it last year at West Lothian, funnily enough. Was it West Lothian? No, it wasn't. It was... Oh, you're going to get a lot of blanks here.
A bit of blank, is it? A senior moment.
Oh, I get senior moments every moment. No, she won it last year. Played well. Had a baby since then, so.
Yeah, she has.
And her opponent is C.Davies. C.Anne used to be the elite coach for Bowl Scotland.
All right.
A talented bowler in her own right.
Right.
Obviously, well, from Wales.
Right.
Immigrated to Australia. Played for Australia. I think it was Commonwealth silver, triple silver she won in Melbourne.
Right.
Qualified for the World Championships at Potters many years ago, and had a great run against the men. I think she lost in the quarterfinals to Tati.
Right.
I think they actually went to a tiebreak. I'm not very sure, but she's just started bowling again, back again. I think she does. I think she's a coach in table tennis. I think it is now. She's very good. She's very good in the psychology side. And I found her very good when we were in the team, and no nonsense.
Right.
You know, when you're in these elite squads, you're not there for nonsense. You're there to perform. If you don't perform,
you're out.
Aye. Not just perform. You've got your heart's got to be in it too, because you've got to be dedicated.
Yeah.
But no, she'll do well, and so will Claire. Claire just beat Natalie McWilliams. That was a repeat of their final here 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? And it went right to the wire. But the standard of play today has been
it's
amazing.
been a great advert for the women's.
Walked in this morning and the place had a buzz about it. Lots and lots of youngsters in, and lots of names.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there was one stranger. I think I knew everybody in that field, and everybody was somebody, if you can understand what I mean, you know. I think Kerry's taking the first. Kerry taking the first end. One shot. Our esteemed marker, Jackie.
I know.
Marching up the green there.
Yeah. Went out the last round, unfortunately. Got beat off Kerry.
She did. She played well, though. Played well this morning too, because I started to mark her game over in Rink 8.
She got on the end ring, didn't she?
Mm-hmm. Quite a good field. We've got another local Glasgow player, Lana Cameron. She is on, not the television rink, but the rink next to it. And the girl who beat me this morning,
she's still got there. You go, you see.
Is Lynn. Lynn is the holder of the Scottish two-bowl pairs with Jamie Forrester. They won't defend it this year. They lost in the playdowns the other week there. So Lauren's quite a good singles exponent here. She qualified, I think, this the last time. I think she's been to Potters before.
Yeah.
Played Julie Forrest, it's her friend, so. And I think she played the pairs with C.Anderson. I think that's what's up for grabs again. We've also got another
It'd be
Scot.
quite ironic if Claire wins it and has to partner Stuart in the pairs. Who's going to skip?
imagine
Claire or Stuart? Who's skipping?
Don't know who. I don't know. I think it'd be Stuart.
No, we'll start a petition. Claire to skip if she gets through.
That would be good. No, they're good. They put a lot of time into their sport. You know?
Yeah.
In the third game down, we've got another name for us. We've got Caroline Brown. Caroline has won the world singles at Potters, doing it a good few years ago.
Right.
Hot off the greens at Leamington, the Commonwealth Games.
Yeah, I've seen the odd game that was coverage. Wasn't many, but
no, I didn't see many of it. I wasn't there this year, but it was just good to sit at home and watch all the other sports, you know, and I quite enjoyed it. I was teach my granddaughter how to cheer for the blue and whites.
Yeah. If you like your sports, the Commonwealth Games is the thing to watch, isn't it?
Nah, I like the Commonwealth Games. It's really good.
So
Caroline's playing Rebecca Houston. Rebecca's another up and coming youngster.
I think Rebecca beat Carla in the last round, didn't she?
She did. She beat Carla in the last round, and then on the very last quarter final match, we've got Lauren Upton. Lauren comes from the Borders, and she's up against Kim Watt. Kim is the indoor number one just now, Scottish indoor number one now.
Because you've got like a ranking list, haven't you?
You've got a ranking list for men and women. But Kim's usually see Kim in the fours or the triples or something like that. She's from Stonehaven up by Aberdeen.
Right.
And she's usually in that and does quite well, but she's been knocking along quite quietly in the singles today.
Well, that's it. Keep yourself under the radar, isn't it? Fly under the radar.
She's got a bottle of something somewhere, she said. Clear liquid, I think. I think she's looking forward to finishing tonight and just having a wee soup song, I think, of vodka. I'm not a vodka drinker myself.
No, not a clean liver woman, ex-nun.
It's the one drink I don't touch.
Is it?
Anything else.
Anything else?
I'm ambidextrous too, I can drink with both arms.
Oh, great. So how many years have you been involved in this sport then? Too many?
Oh, a lot.
I bet you've loved it.
I've loved every single minute of it, you know. It's been it's 20 years. I played it, I worked for Taylor Bowls, I wrote about I travelled the world.
Do you still do journalist? You do, don't you? Because
I still do that. I only do the magazine stuff now because papers are really not interested.
Right.
If I had the money that they owed me, I'd be buying you more than a drink or two. But no, I just.
Because there used to be only Rhys Jones who used to get his article in the Telegraph.
Aye. Well, we used to do the
Down
Telegraph
south.
years ago, but they started cutting back. I think they look at the end of the month. You know, everybody's pulling their belt in, and they look at the end of the month and say, "Christ, is that what I'm spending in bowls? Oh, we need to get rid of that." You know. So. But the internet's a great thing for that. You know that. I mean,
yes,
these live links,
the
streaming thing is just. I mean, I know that's. What kind of saved me during COVID, you know, because I had all the links to everywhere in the world and watch two wains roll. You know, we're keen for anything. No, it's really, I love it. I love the Australian bowls because it's sort of just coming on when I'm sort of going to my bed at night. So,
that's right. Yeah.
But I always think it's nice, especially me when I write about bowls, it's always nice when you meet up with somebody and say, "Oh, well done, I saw you win so and so," and it shows that you're interested in it. That's just all, you know. Or tell them they were absolutely rubbish playing this shot or something.
You shouldn't have played that. You shouldn't have played that.
No.
I always say the best players are sitting on the bank side.
Well, I seem to be sitting on the backside quite a lot these days.
So I'm so right, sitting on the bank side.
That doesn't mean that I'm good. But it's things like this, isn't it, that just keeps it going. That you could feel the atmosphere when you came in here this morning.
There was a very good crowd in this morning.
Expectations were high. And don't know why we don't have sort of more of these things. It's a nice, short, sharp format as well. Get this done and dusted in a day. And because you usually have, you know yourself, you go and it's pairs or triples or fours you play. You very seldom get singles, especially this calibre with the field that was here today.
And the set play is ideal, isn't it? I mean, we've seen it how many times. You see them get turned over the first set, sneak home the second set, and then they get through in the tiebreaker.
Well, that happened today with Lorna got through in a tie-break, 2-1 in a tie-break. It was a great game between her and Leslie Roig. Who else wait till I think? Claire. Lynn Lees lost the first set to Emma McIntyre.
Yeah.
And she was 6-1 down in the second set. She rolled in a 4 to a full-length jack, and then she got a 2 the last end, and then won in a tie-break. So it just shows you just where it's, you know. But a lot of good finish. Caroline Brown too, she played young Brockwell. A young girl, she's from the Borders too. She's up living in Glasgow University just now. So Caroline, I thought, oh well, Caroline will walk this. Caroline cantered through the first set. She didn't canter through the second set, you know, and she, or did she? No, she was. Erin looked as though she was going to win it, and Caroline rolled in 2 at the last end.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. That was it. But she gave her a good run for her money. And that's what you want to see, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's what teaches you. I mean, these youngsters, especially sets, you can never say never.
No.
Have you enjoyed your tours around the country doing all this? It's demanding, isn't it?
It's a bit frustrating at times because the Wi-Fi. The last 2 events. I mean, I went down to Solihull to do it and didn't get a thing out. Didn't get a sausage out. I ended up marking 3 sessions.
Aye. I know what it's like, because when I used to go round about doing my journalism, you know, reporting things, you couldn't get a link and you would think,
yeah.
sausages, you know.
Yeah. Hunting in, I managed to get a game and a half out, but that was so frustrating.
Aye. And sometimes your audience, they watch it, they wonder what you're doing. They don't sort of really understand that, you know. Well, I can get it on my phone, or I can get this, but they don't understand the width that
How
you
to
need
get it,
to get it there. And it's the same happens sometimes at Potters. You know, once the BBC comes in, you find out. But it certainly has been a lifeline to everybody. I think it's brilliant.
I mean, the reason that we started it was just to show that it can be done, you know, on a budget. The initial cost is to go out and buy the iPhones, the iPad, and what have you, and no funding. We do it ourselves.
That's right. And you gather your equipment as you go along.
You do, yeah. You build up. I mean, it was a small box. Well, now it's just boxes of bottom parts.
And you see the things you can get. I mean, you've just bought something and it's sort of gone out of date, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You get another one.
Yeah. I think we still have the frustration of people standing in front of the head.
Aye.
That's the bugbear.
If you go to Australia, you very seldom get that, because they're so used to matches being live streamed now. I mean, we're busy rabbiting away here. And
plus, I think they've got the lines on as well, haven't they?
Aye.
Yeah.
But no, Australia seemed to have it. I remember when they started streaming Australia, it was just like they were just doing it on their phone on a wee chest brace and walking up and down the rink, and it was, let's just say it was better than nothing. It was a start, but they moved on very quickly because they've got the funding, they've got the youngsters coming in with the technology for it. And, we tried it, and I mean, the last time we had the qualifier here, think it was Darren Weir that won it. And I was running up and down the rink doing a live link on my phone.
With your phone?
But it's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing, that's right.
You know? And then you got all the questions, can you do this?
Can you do it? I know.
And you think, excuse me, I'm trying to concentrate on one game. Oh.
It might be
Well played, Rebecca.
just a one Claire here, I think. Yeah, just the one to Claire.
One to Claire. After 3-2-1 to Kerry. After 3 ends. The next game, Lorna Cameron is up 5-0 after 3 against. Ooh,
Anybody not sure of the format? It's 2 sets, 7 ends, and then if they split the sets, they go to a 3-end tiebreaker.
I arrived this morning. I had to be initiated in the format.
Yeah.
I think I hadn't seen it enough time, you know. I enjoyed my game. It was really good. But as we said, the sets are a kind of level or two.
Yeah. Well, it's like outdoor bowls, isn't it? Outdoor greens, biggest level to go. You can get a Commonwealth gold medalist coming up against Joe Bloggs on a right tatty field.
To me about outdoor greens, I've never known greens to be in, not all of them, but there's quite a big number of them in the state that they're in. It's not actually bowling when you see it's heaving. You're just throwing as hard as you can throw for what. I watched a game from New Zealand a long time ago. Just something that Bowls New Zealand had put up, and they're halfway in the next rink and drawing.
Flying back.
Oh, flying by. I think they said the greens were about 19 seconds.
Good to win in our place.
God, and you just, but that was a skill playing like that, wasn't it? I mean, if you gave some of the youngsters, they wouldn't even know how to stand on a mat to do these things. But no, it was really good. When you compare the difference, it's different for me because I'm older too. I can remember, these games. Youngsters, I don't even think will have seen them. They'll wonder what sport it is.
Yeah.
If you watch something like that.
Plus, I mean, the balls that we use now as well, isn't it? It's sort of like
Oh.
when I first started, use Ensolites, swing all over. Now we're sort of like everybody seems to go for the tighter ball, which I think kills the game. Like,
But it's not just the tighter ball. There's no sort of. If the shots against them are just straight up the middle at you, there's no sort of building
the head up now. No. It's. I think the younger element are more aggressive. The older headed player tends to build a head up.
Aye, the older people have got more patience.
Well,
they've got staying power. They don't see the finishing line, whereas the youngsters, I think, they see the finishing line too quickly.
Yeah.
You know. And I think in my case anyway, I know I'm patient when I play. Well done, Claire. Nice wee trail of the jack. Good quality game, this one, thing. I would expect it to be a good quality game. Keeping Jackie on her toes there.
Didn't get that many questions on Mastermind.
Doesn't look too far away here if she turns around. Oh, but she was just going to slip past Claire's short ball. She puts a lot into the sport, though, Jack. Like yourself and Holt, the Bolty, they do. She puts a lot into it too, and Mal, up and down the country, and
Yeah, and young Jason. I mean, the hours that young Jason put in, it's just.
I don't know how he does it.
Well, I don't. It keeps a full-time job as well.
Yep. looks easy to people on the outside who don't know how to run these things and you know what goes on behind the scenes.
I mean, the plaudits is nice, but we do it because we want to do it for the sport.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I
right.
mean? We're just trying to give something back to the game.
That's right.
And I've always said it's always easy to criticise. Be constructive. I can take constructive criticism, but just to pull us to bits, I say, well, get off your backside and do it yourself.
Good ball there, Claire.
Must be close for 2.
But this is the standard I would expect from these two. Lorna Cameron's up 7-0 after 4 ends. I don't think you need to panic at that stage in the first set, because even if you lose the first set, you know you've always got the second to try and bounce back from.
I know Davey and Jason said if the set's running away from you, just try to extend it as long as you can, so you can play yourself in for the second set. They do say some sensible things at times, the two of them. Not often, like. Keep them off Disney movies, especially Bowley.
Oh, we touching this jack for Lynn Lees. Oh, well done, Lynn Lees. I think you just pushed it a wee bit too far, though. I think so.
Kerry Ann's gone too wide. So that's 1 to Claire.
Oh, all square again. Lynn Lees is on the card now. 2 there. Obviously the angle was wrong that we looked at, you know. It is a wee bit far away and I haven't got on
It is, and we haven't got the...
I haven't got my bin lids on, my long distance
We've took the
bin lids.
computer screen down just for the minute while I get a bit of life into this iPad.
Nice bright stadium here as well. Lighting's very good.
First time I've been up here
It's a
in the
good
club.
club.
And it's a nice club. You know what it is? When I walk through the door, I open the door and says, but you get that smell of oldness.
Aye.
As if you're going into a school hall.
That's right.
You get that smell as if it's been round a while.
Aye. Oh, it's certainly been round a while, but it's been good. We've got a good membership. Gordon Woods, who's the manager in here, he's built up the membership over the last couple of years, and it's pretty busy.
About 600, I think I was talking about last night.
We do very well, but he's a wee bit progressive. You know, it's sort of dyed in the wood. There are no, obviously there's rules, but we have league. It's mixed. I mean, there are specific things that are for gents only, like your national championships for men, for women. But Monday night, it's an open league. I mean, I play, there's me and my friend, and it's 4 other boys that we interlink with. You can play against 4 men or 4 women, whatever it is. You play with your casual clothes, you know, so. No, it's a good club. It's a nice atmosphere about it, nice social scene, everybody's friendly, and all ages.
You're not going to get new people in if you're just white and greys, you know what I mean?
Who has white and greys now? I mean,
quite a few clubs.
Yeah, well,
Quite a few clubs.
quite a few, I would
down
imagine.
south,
Oh, down south.
they're stuck in blazers more. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having blazers and what have you. I'm not knocking that.
I know. But on Wednesday afternoon in here, it's kind of quiet on Wednesday afternoon. So what Gordon has done is it's like an open session in the afternoon for people who want to come and try bowls. And he does a wee sort of across the green. I think think on Wednesday they had 60 people in. Now if you could even get half of that as new members coming in, because they maybe hear about the ball and think, oh, I'm not going in there. But Wednesday everybody's in the same and they can come in and try it. It's a good idea. It doesn't cost them anything.
Yeah.
You know, and if they want to take up the membership, you've got that.
Good ball here from Claire.
Against her.
Oh, well played. Great ball from Claire.
There.
Succession there, Jack, please.
I don't think I could call this game. I don't know who. To me, it's a heads or tails game. Lynn actually needs to score this end to keep in the second drink. She needs to score in this end against Lorna to keep the game alive. Should have had lollipops.
Decent. Looks a bit wide on the old camera here.
I think she's trying to cover split the two back balls, is she?
It's coming back, just got the wrong side of it.
Yeah, she's...
I think that's probably Claire Lyon 1, I think.
The last ball still come. Just needs a wee trail on that jack. Maybe get a double. She'll play her forehand.
Yeah, you're better than Borley, yeah. Borley would have said backhand there.
She's got a very deliberate delivery, hasn't she?
Yeah.
That's just what I thought.
It's like she's tightening me up here.
No,
Needs
she
to
takes
hang
this.
on.
Oh, just.
I think that's definitely two to Claire, I would think. I don't know whether the third
Like,
one's...
I think there's one in the middle of that, is there?
Yeah, I think that's Claire's.
And two to Claire,
There's two out. Well, three it is.
Wee turning point. 5-2 to Mrs. Anderson after 5 ends. Lynn Lees has pulled herself back into that game in the next round. Got 3 there against Lorna. Lorna's up to 7-5, playing the last. Do you manage many games yourself?
I play league games. I've done indoor nationals. I've given up on them.
I like competitions, but I don't play much now.
Yeah,
I really like outdoor, but the greens are
trying,
testing. There is a word for it.
That's
But
trying to be
I think you would
I know,
block me off
I'd
here if
have to beat you around if you.
Oh, if I had to say what I really thought.
I'd have to put it. I'd have to put an early sort of like spoiler alert. I'm just going to ask her, I'm done worrying. What's one word to describe the outdoor greens?
4-letter word.
Yeah, I mean, on our podcast, on the latest podcast that we've done, I asked both of us, do you think the outdoor greens are driving people to play indoors 12 months of the year? Unfortunately, I think a lot of a generation will probably go into summer leagues indoors rather than...
I don't know that I would like to play indoors in the summertime. I like kind of competing with the weather as well as the greens and things like that, but this year was just horrendous. Good goal. In our national championships, the greens down at Northfield were...
Poor?
Well, poor's being very kind. It was...
You've got a lovely setup up there, and you've got all the stands.
It was one of the best places. The highlights everybody's because it has the five greens. It has parking facilities. It's got everything round about it. It's in a seaside town. It's everybody goes there their holidays, so there's plenty of accommodation to choose from too. But the paths were a disgrace. A lot of the seating areas in the stands were broken or taped off.
Right.
The building itself was paint peeling off all the time, so it's time it was being looked at.
Yeah.
You know, so many people say to me, "This is pathetic. You play. This is a highlight of your bowling career. We want to come down here, but we're playing in these greens, and the wee back green was practically unplayable. So you can't have that for national championships, you know."
Kerry Ann's lying a couple here.
She is. I think Kerry's sort of playing a running bowl the last time's the first heavy ball we've had in this. She's very capable. Served her apprentice. She represented Wales while she was here. When she went to Australia, get selected for Australia, you know, and that's no mean feat over there, you know.
Well, Claire, your line's not too bad.
I think she's going to...
Yes, if it's... Maybe it's just that in-betweeny shot there she was stuck with.
Mm-hmm. It's not yard 3 all the time, isn't it? I think it's about yard 4 feet. He's just a wee bit unlucky there. The Chilna Jack would have given her 2 to square the set, but she just finished it to Lorna's ball.
Not bad, yeah. Oh, well played.
Look at that.
Yeah, well played.
Got dinner plate over that.
3 it is.
All within touching distance. Well, so back to all square again.
And the final end of the first set. To make out the boards along in rink 3, but I can see the boards, but I can't make out the letters. Whoever's
I
at
don't know,
home.
because they've both got Rebecca and Caroline, they're both quite long, so you can usually, so I don't know who won that first set there.
Let's see if I can see.
Kerry's relentless here, look, she's just...
Well, it looks like Kim what? No, hold on, ring three. Now we're at 1, 2, 3. Laura Cameron took the first set against Lynn Lees. Caroline Brown took the first set against Rebecca Houston. And Kim Watt took the first set against Lauren Gregg.
And look at the heads, first balls are practically all touching the jack.
Yeah, well played, Chloe.
Yep.
Can I get Sean's marble, please?
Claire will be hoping to get some good practice in here today because she's on the International Open next week, isn't she? She's leaned to succeed Jackie's
Oh,
wild
she got the
card.
wild card,
Yeah.
didn't she? Yeah. Not bad if she runs.
Just a wee bit short,
I got the shot there, Jacqueline.
but she's drawn Nikki Bray, I think. Still,
Oh, sorry, am I holding short? Yes, you are. Thank you. How far short is Claire's last ball, please? Thanks, then.
she needs to run a wee bit. We'll need to be up to this, I would think. She's got the best backman, which is just what, about a foot behind the jack. Just depends.
2 down, do you think? The back red one? Maybe close one. For the
That's
second.
Kerry's the red arm. Getting mixed up with the blue and the red. What she can do. If she could maybe sort of open it up a wee bit, then she's got a chance with her last ball, but we'll see what she does. In the forehand. Yep.
She's having to toddle down the forehand. Needs to hang on.
Trying to move something, I think. Through for fresh air.
Draw down the forehand, Dan. Must be in it.
Maybe she tries.
Get close to that short red ball.
Maybe just a wee blocker or something that will maybe take Claire's eye. I think she'll play the forehand as well. Doesn't want to leave anything that Claire can hang her hat on. Yeah, forehand. I wonder if she'll go for the spot. she going to broaden this? Ooh. Space there for a ball to go through, but she's kind of broadened that target.
Yeah, I think it depends who's third ball, doesn't it?
Yeah, she's fortunate so that Claire doesn't have a back bowl as such. Does she?
No.
No.
Got two there, and the third one's up in the seats. She's going quick again. Oh, she's not.
Try and draw it off.
She mustn't be through. She mustn't be third.
She's too high, I think. She'll come down for there. Yeah. It's a wee bit too high. The big gas to come round that front red one, wasn't it?
So, first set to carry on.
You'd be pretty fit here today to win this, because I think this is their third game, and to win it you've another 2 games to play.
Yeah, we've got 2 more left tonight.
So a lot of bowling. When I marked, I didn't mark, I was on the rink just to do the live link with my phone. It was Dan Weir and John McHutchison. And John McHutchison had been in brilliant form all week. Dan had lost the final of one of the other qualifiers, I think the night before. Dan just kept going, and John McHutchison just totally collapsed. He says, I'm absolutely Knackared. I was going to say another word, but I just couldn't quite spell it, you know. But no, and it just shows you just, I mean, it's mentally, you know.
And yet John was up at Carlisle for the, I don't know, it was the World or the Scottish.
I think it was the Scottish.
And he was fantastic. He played at Colin Banks in the semi-final, and the first set, just like a robot.
But we don't play enough days of bowls like that. I mean, I'm in Australia quite a lot, and when you go to their championships, you put your, well, I'm talking about maybe state championships or something, they draw you into sections, and there's 4 teams in each section. Right. Whether it's singles, pairs, triples or fours, and you've got to play off your 3 section matches in one day. You start at 8:30 in the morning, then your mid-afternoon, and then mid-afternoon that's you played your 3, and then that's your section decided in one day. And these are not just V15N, these are 21N games if you're playing it. So, and you've got this, you know, it could be a long day standing in that.
In the heat, yes, yeah.
But they're used to that over there, you know. We wouldn't even get 20, how many hours of sunshine do we get in a day? Oh, I don't know. Is this your dinner coming?
No, not my dinner.
I had
What
fish.
you were back, lad? What you were back?
Yeah, I know.
I had the fish there at lunchtime.
Just got in.
You're lucky.
Mrs. Gorn, what do you want?
Well, the fish was beautiful. It was a fresh fish.
Right.
So, yeah, it wasn't frozen. Lovely.
Better get some.
Chips will be cold.
Well, that also misses out.
What's that? A fish chicken?
Chicken. I think it was. It could have been a cat.
It was chicken when I went in. I mean chicken when I come out.
I remember my younger days. I mean, my very younger days. Went out for a meal last night, Chinese restaurant, and I thought, very posh, and I thought, I'll have a chicken Maryland, thanks. Didn't even know what a chicken Maryland was, but I thought, I fancied it. And he brought this dish, and I'm looking at it, I says, excuse me, I says, because it was in breadcrumbs, I says, I'm sorry, but I didn't order fish. Oh, I thought, God. I've learned a lot about food since then.
Get that hole to open up and swallow me.
I think this is about the loosest head they've had. She's just a wee bit up, I think. A wee bit heavy, is she? No. Oh, maybe fall in. Could be the shot. Where's Mr. Bolt today? Is he away?
He's playing the Egham tomorrow.
All right.
He's over in Carlisle tomorrow, so he hasn't come down, or hasn't come up. He'll be still on the settee in his onesie.
And I saw Jason was having a moan there wasn't any trolley service on the trains.
I think yippee, I know.
He's so used to the first class treatment, isn't he?
He's not used to slumming it.
No. So he was, where did he fly back from Belfast? Was it
EasyJet.
EasyJet?
Yeah.
And he's sitting with his hoodie up tied around so nobody saw him.
Didn't want to be recognised.
No. He would slide down the standing, wouldn't he?
Yep, on the carry. Anybody just tuned in, it's the quarterfinals of the Matchplay Qualifier. Semi-final due to go off at 5:15 with the final scheduled for 7 o'clock.
Kerry's moved this mat about quite a lot. Never sort of kept it in the same place twice. What a ball Lorna Cameron played there. Connected with Linley's shot ball to get clean out the head. I think she got 2 there. Made a big turnaround in that game. Kerry started well in her game again, look. Good reply. Good reply, Claire. It's a wee bit heavy. And I'd be quite pleased with that if that was me.
You taking the cards?
Yes, I get it. The tight game there, so. So Kim Watt is the first player through to the quarter-finals. Just beat Lauren Gregg is her married name now. I've been calling her Lauren Upton, but you get that when you get old, you can get away with calling people by their maiden name.
Yeah.
So Kim won 4-3. In the first set, trailed 2-3 and got 2 singles to win 4-3. In the second set, it was sort of one-way traffic. Kim won 5-1.
Unless they didn't put
Still
the
a
last,
chance there.
unless they didn't put the 6th end on. Claire still lying. Trail on the white from Kerry here.
What happened to all the ones that I gave you? What happened to all the ones that I gave you?
You still been able to hear?
Have you won it?
Oh. Close to the white there, yeah.
Oh, we trailed that jack. What a great ball there.
No, I'm alright, mate.
Just ran away from it, so.
He's definitely won. Surprised that she's not pushing through it.
It's not really got a lot of back balls, a lot of play to it. She's got the wing ball over on the right hand side as it's on the screen. Depends what screen you're looking at. It could be right or left. Ambidextrous.
No, she's not pushing through it.
I don't think she's going to come down.
She's trying to draw it.
Comes quicker. She's going to draw now. Oh, it was a great shot.
Great effort. I think it's
I think she just missed out
still
the
a
shot
second.
there. So.
Yeah.
Great attempt there, wasn't it? Jerry got one there. Would have been a great final, this.
Yeah. Answer to the question, Andrew. We're at Glasgow Indoor Bowls Club.
It's a good venue here too because the railway station's just across the road. Mount Florida railway station is just
Football.
across
I didn't
the road.
realise Hampden Park was so near.
Yep, just all down the road. My outdoor club's just across the park,
Right.
Queen's Park. It's a nice suburb of the city, you know, lots going on, near Shawlands, nice parks. Yeah, it's good over here. Good bus service too. Hospital next door. What more could you ask
Can
for?
you ask for?
Oh, she's just gonna die.
Bit of a loose one from Kerry Ann.
Good bit short, I think, about 4 feet.
Bad clap. Oh, great effort. Oh, well played.
Don't know if she got it or not. Good attempt anyway.
I favour Claire and very close. How far Claire off the track then, he is? 2 inch and a half. And this ball over here in relation to track line? This is half on one past track line. Okay, excellent.
Well, all down to pace here.
I don't think she's going to run. I think she's going to drop short. Two and a half feet, I would think. I think she would like to have seen that before she played that third ball of hers. Too high, I think.
I think she's gone for cover.
I think so. Kerry could connect with us and it could just bounce badly for her. She careers into Claire's front bowl, she could put her one out the head and flip the jack over. I don't think she'll be that heavy though. Depends who, if she favours her, if Kerry favours her own bowl or not.
Yeah.
Same routine every delivery, isn't it? She's got it down to a fine art. Interesting to see who's
what do you do,
holding
Claire?
here. Claire's got the same problem. She touches that jack, she could be 2 down.
Yep, one to Claire.
Jack went to Claire, so. Smart move not to play your last bowl when you're line one. Bird in the hand. You wonder who makes up all these stupid things. A bird in the hand's worth 2 in the bush. How the hell do they ever reach something like that?
I know.
God.
Give you a quick rundown on how the other quarterfinals doing. Caroline Brown is 4-2 up against Rebecca Houston after 4 ends, and it's now 5-2 after 5 ends, and Caroline also won the first set. Laura Cameron is 1 set up against Lynn Lees, but Lynn Lees is 4-3 up after 4 ends, and Kim Watt beat Lauren Gregg in straight sets.
Straight sets.
To book her place in the semi-final, and Kim will play the winner of Lynn Lees and Lauren Cameron. And that, I think, will be the live streamed game. Just looking at it going on to ring 3.
I think that's the 2 worst opening bowls they've had all game.
Is it generally slower this side of the green? Is it with having the door?
This side
Yeah.
of the green, it can be a wee bit temperamental at times. Rink 2 would be about the best rink, I would think. 1 is, let's just say it has its own characteristics.
It's actually played quite canny this morning, the games that we've streamed on it.
Maybe it's just me. It's a wee bit cooler in here now because it was quite warm this morning.
Yeah. I don't know whether that with it being the outside door being open, whether it cools.
I don't know why they have it open anyway.
My last one, Jack.
Just letting your money fly out the door.
I know, aye, yeah. Shot ball from Kerry, and
It's a shotgun in, I think.
not bad at all.
Not
She sit
bad.
in. Yeah.
Jack, is that please? Please, Jack. One shot. Thanks. What, 2?
She's certainly reaching with this one, I think. She's got her own bone, can it come out off? No.
No damage to the one adrift.
Yeah, I think Claire might have to stake him up and cover these 3 bowls because the Jack springs out that way. The banging you hear, if there's a function in the main room tonight and they're blowing up balloons. I don't know whether it's a birthday party or a Halloween
there's
party,
another one
but
gone.
maybe they're duking for balloons instead of apples. Don't know if that's how you say it down in England or anything like that. Do you know what duking for apples means?
Dunking for apples.
Oh, Duncan.
Dunking
we
for
say
apples.
duking.
Duking for apples.
There you are, I'm teaching you a new language.
There you are, you see. Closer you, Claire.
Yep, again. Ooh,
Yeah, well played.
well done. Great ball.
Would you be addressing this header you're on? Or would you play the ball shot and try and draw it off? Come on, commit.
I think
You're
that-
sitting on the fence.
I think that side, that backhand side down there is a nice hand to do that, to draw it off. You two down. 2 down, she goes 3, 2 down, just... If she springs that Jack,
I don't know whether
gets a bit... If she does, I don't...
She did put her foot down, looking as if she's going to get a wing and a prayer off that red ball.
It's just a very small target. I mean, she might go for it, she might think it's worth the risk.
She's gone down the backhand. She's
Yep.
gone quick at it. Doesn't like it.
Doesn't like it. I think she's pulled it across. That's and everything, I think.
You left her own ball out. I don't think she'd have been any worse off.
No.
2 to Claire.
Claire goes 3-2 up after 5 ends. But she would have tried that with a wee bit weight, just take the chance at that time in the game. Because you don't, sometimes, yourself, you don't get presented with these opportunities very often.
And there's no use coming off the green saying I should have played this shot.
That's right. Well done. How did I get beat there? Longer jack length this time. Let's see how they cope with that.
Tee.
When Lees needs a ball in here in the next rink. Chasing after it. Ooh, got the target but ran away from it. Good start there for Claire. Saw Nicole Richards in the clubhouse, in the lounge bit just a short time ago.
Right.
Nicole Rogers, is it?
Oh yes, yeah.
I saw her in there.
Right.
She's been all over the place, that youngster, playing in all the
it's
qualifiers,
keen.
isn't it?
She qualified the under 25. She's qualified in the.
Well, she's definitely a talent, so isn't she?
Oh yes, yeah. She's a nice lass as well.
Yeah.
Nice lass. You can have a sit.
And she's had opportunities down at Potter, so she knows what to expect from down there, and it's always, you're forearmed with that wee bit of experience, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the experience of getting that on the blue carpet in it, which it's good this year where everybody's going down. And everybody will get a chance on the blue carpet.
Yeah.
Because that was one of my pet hates for people going down qualifying.
No, you'd qualified in your own country and you were stuck in
the bowler's bar.
Yeah.
No disrespect to the bowler's bar.
Correct. No.
But you're not getting the experience, and fair play to Jason and the PBF or the World Bowls Tour for changing that.
And I think more people will watch it when you're sitting in the main arena.
Yeah.
It's a great event down there. I've been at every single one of them. It's a fabulous place. Fabulous. Especially now that it's all inclusive.
Well, there you go. Oh, yeah.
It leads you to bad habits.
Yeah, I bet you it does.
It's fabulous. It's got everything you would want, hasn't it? Absolutely amazing entertainment. I mean, you think you were at some of these big shows in London, and food's brilliant.
It's just out the way, that's all.
I think it's quite good. It gives you nice peace and quiet for a good couple of weeks.
No, carry on. Got a result there. In off the ball? No. Oh, definitely 3 down now.
I'd actually quite like to go to the new place that they've got.
Oh, where's that one at?
Down in England.
Down in England.
It's further down. I can't remember what it's called. The new one.
You enjoy that, mate?
But they spent a lot of money doing that up.
That's it. What's your back? So, Claire, beat your jack high ball.
One of the good things I always find about Potters though is everything you want there, you go there, it's always spotted. Always, every year I go down, there's always something new. They've always decorated this. Or it's amazing the things that they do. She just missed a chance there.
Just looking over on the Caroline Brown, Rebecca Houston Caroline's 5-3 up. Last end of the second set. She won the first set.
And Rebecca's lying 3.
Rebecca's lying 3. Caroline with the final ball.
Well, she's certainly not going to be short.
She ran at it. She just needs to take one ball out to get through. She's missed. So that's going into a tie break.
Tie break for Rebecca. Rebecca. Let's make your mind up.
Laura Cameron's just pulled an absolute smoker.
I saw that.
3. She's 5-4 up. Also on the last end. And she's lying 2.
Lynn needs to be up and moving. I hope she can push the jack through to the back. But she needs 2. But now she's going to get 2 on one ball. Whatever.
Apparently it's 5 Rivers. That's where it's at. Essex.
5 Rivers?
Yeah, that's where the Potter's Place is.
5 Rivers?
None the wiser.
I know where it is, but I just know that I'd just like to go and see it because they put a lot of time and effort into, you know, doing it all up, modernising it. Wait, do you see? Oh, a bit unlucky there. So that's Lorna Cameron 1. In straight sets. A good game though. Back to Kerry's game here.
Big
she
ball
needs
here
to.
for Kerry.
That's a big ball. This could be just the turning point in this game.
3 down, maybe.
The 3 anyway. And Claire's currently 3-2 up after 4. Even if I think Kerry would even be quite happy if she kills a couple of shots here. Oh, she's definitely up at this. She's not hanging about.
And she's gone quick
Oh,
at it.
she's running after it. She's going to come down.
Needs to get it a bit DSS.
Oh,
You might have saved 1.
just swung off it a bit.
Yep, 2 to Claire. So,
3
5-2.
shots ahead. 2 ends to play. Claire's getting warmer and warmer, redder and redder.
Jeez.
Rebecca Houston holding the first shot in her tie break against Caroline Brown. What an absolute storm in a ball for Claire there. Joker as well. I don't think you're going to come down here, Kerry, are you? No. Claire's just going to go round the back to it as well. Stay away from it, don't widen the target. God, I thought she was heavier than that. Yep, look in the face tells everything, doesn't it?
Yep. Not a cheesecake inside out of mess.
She'll swing away from that, I think.
Yeah.
I think the weight just...
Let you see that angle so you can see where it is.
Claire will, Claire will change her hand. I think she'll maybe play the forehand, not to slip past the front red. I'm getting pretty good at calling these shots.
You're good. You're too good. What are you watching?
Maybe listen to you, Pierre Parrott, knowing too much in these podcasts and everything.
You'd be getting ready for Strictly tonight.
It's a thing I've never watched. Got lots of sparkles in my wardrobe as well.
Oh,
Maybe give them a wee call. Well, here's Kerry's up at this.
Kerry's gone quick at it.
She's looking at it.
Oh, lucky. One out.
I think I'd still be staying away from that. I would not widen that target up. Claire got away with that one there, but
No, Claire. 2 feet, 3, maybe it's a yard. You might get second. 2 shots will secure the set.
I would maybe just try and draw behind it, I think. Because Kerry's she's going to be up at this, I think. It's on its way.
She looks good enough.
Yeah, weight looks great. She just slips in behind
two
that.
here. Oh, well played.
It's not a big target. But I think if you get one, you'll get 2 of these balls out.
I don't think she'll be short.
No, I don't think she'll be short either. Well, she just narrowly missed with her.
So, if Kerry-Ann misses here, we head to tie-break.
Well, she's winding up for this one big time. It's on its
Gone
way.
quick.
Don't think she likes it very much. Oh. Yeah. Best of 3 in tie-break now. Deserve to go to that really, because the 2 girls have played exceptionally well.
Played
They're
well,
outstanding.
yeah.
And Caroline Brown needs to win this end of the tie-break, because I think Rebecca Houston won the first end. Jackie tossed the coin, I think. I think Kerry won the toss and gave the jack to Claire. I'm not very sure if that's how it goes.
So, where's your money on, Anne? Come on.
I think I will be sitting on the fence on this one.
Maybe to beat myself up the next time before I start.
It's a good game to learn. Headlines.
Well, I've got a fancy for Claire, because I think she's just got the momentum.
She's sort of
Yeah.
lead bowls really in this game have been outstanding, haven't they?
Yeah, they played really well. Played some good stuff.
Oh,
Just a quick update in the other quarter final. Caroline Brown took the first tie break. Rebecca Houston's lying on end 2. 3 balls to come.
No, the- Stopping quite quick now. I thought that was going to be quite heavy.
Yeah.
Big ball. Oh, Caroline Brown has just drawn the shot over there. Well, she hasn't a second shot. That's quite close.
Kerry gone quick at it.
She's. Oof.
Got one out.
One out. Gives her a wee bit more space to draw.
Yes, you're holding on.
Another good ball from Claire.
Yep.
Might have hung around for second.
Yep. And Rebecca's just going up to try and cover her back balls.
Kerry sticking with the backhand.
Same ball. I think she'll do try to ditch the white. Sort of controlled weight, I think, isn't it?
Playing tippy-tappy weight. She needs to hold. Needs to hold.
Oh. Balls for balls. Now Claire will need to come round and
Put the
cover the
backhand
back
in.
too.
Put the backhand in now. And Kerry will probably go quicker at it.
Alright. Quite surprised you played with that pace.
Made her intentions known, and she'll go quicker at it. Best back two.
I think her own ball on the backhand side's maybe taking her eye a wee bit.
Yeah.
Just,
I mean, even if she catches her own ball onto the two of them. Percentages is that.
I suppose she's got more of a chance than that because she could either catch, but the pace she went, I don't think it could have gone into the head.
The quarter-finals gone to the third end. Rebecca Houston and Caroline Brown.
Did you see Rebecca Houston? It's
Yeah.
not come in, Houston, time's up. It's Houston.
Houston.
You can remember you're in Scotland now.
Yeah, you're right.
Och, guy the new.
I've got to have the twang, haven't I? Hoots, man, we're doomed.
It's a brobrick moon like neck to neck.
Exactly, it's easy for you to say. No.
Well, there's not a hole for bowls this now.
Well,
She can't do much more this end.
got to go quick at that.
Well, I would
Really
think
quick
so.
at that. I would go really quick at that. Play your percentages.
The backhand will be the tight, narrower hand. The forehand is quite a swinging side. And so it is a backhand.
It is backhand. Well, she's gone quick. I wouldn't say she's gone really quick, but she's gone quick.
Hold up. She's still watching it, but I don't see much emotion
About
on
the
this.
same line as the last one, actually.
She's
Or
got
she might get a
something.
result off the blue ball.
Oh,
No.
took the shot ball away, but her ball followed through, so it's
So, on to Claire.
First blood to Claire. I thought she would go in just a wee bit quicker at that.
I thought you would have. Good.
But it's a weight that she was comfortable
Yeah.
with. So. I think the last 2 or 3 running balls she's had, she's sort of pulled them, or they haven't come down, so she's maybe just a sensible
It's
option.
been our running balls that haven't really worked.
Okay. We've had a variety of map positions from Kerry. Maxwell up the green again. Going to be short. Wait, a bit short.
Well, Claire, here's your chance if you nail this.
Caroline is shot down, and the other quarter-final.
Well, that's the gaffer. 4 foot short.
Still short. Shorter length, maybe just cut them out that wee bit. Of course, a lot riding on this end as well.
Yeah, the old heart rate will be going up a little bit.
That's the short going in. And it's a
well
toucher as
played.
well.
Can I get my short marble, please?
Sheila, I think you're right. That party next door is due to start probably about 7, half 7. Facebook police will be after us. Might have to go at the subtitles for the final.
It's not the short, but it's in quite a good place, isn't it?
Snorter there from Rebecca Houston. Houston.
Houston.
Is it Houston?
Houston.
Houston.
Like, as you would say, who?
Houston. Rebecca Houston.
It's like an owl.
Houston.
You'll be saying that all night now.
So,
Houston.
Caroline Brown's final
Houston.
ball on the onside. Okay, keep me up to date. She's a front toucher down. Got the back ball.
This is Caroline's last ball here. And I think
Claire
Claire's
looks a
too
bit
heavy.
quicker, yeah.
Aye. And she takes her own back. Ball
Watching
off.
Caroline's ball going up. Oh my goodness, she's missed. So well
And
done
she's
to
got it,
Rebecca
Rebecca Houston.
Houston.
Youngster. The pupil against the master. Kerry's just leaving it alone and trying to get around the back to match that back ball.
Is she going for cover?
She's going for cover.
Going to the hills.
I think Claire will just try and cold draw this. Because she's very capable of that shot.
So, Claire gets a shot here. She gets through to the
All duck or no
Semi-final.
dinner.
I'll duck and no dinner.
Well,
Well, she's let it go.
I think she's a wee bit speedy.
Needs to bend.
Bending now.
Needs to bend.
Bending now.
Needs to
No,
bend.
she's just gonna. Yeah, it's heads or tails job now.
Aye, then.
I'm still on the fence.
You still on it? I'll tell you what, do you know what it is?
I've got more splinters in my bum than anybody else, you know.
I know what's going to happen there. You fly because you're going to wait until the last ball's coming up the green. Aye, I think she's going to win. I know what you're going to do. You're going to sell me right down the river.
We should have put a fiver on it to start with.
Oh, hold on. We're up in Scotland, you know. There you go.
What, a tenner you want then?
Jesus, you go.
No,
The traffic will be quiet this morning because they don't go shopping on Saturdays.
I go shopping every day.
Every day's a shopping day.
I think I feed the family next door. I buy all this food and I'm quite sure I put it in a cupboard and there's a hole in the cupboard that goes through to the family next door. Not the booze, just the food. This will be interesting because Kerry's got the last bowl here.
Here we go.
Jack's on the tee again, so
So need to slow up.
do you think she is about 18 inches through 2 feet?
The winner of this will play Rebecca Houston.
I think Terry's a wee bit quick as well.
Let's get a grab of the back ball.
It's a good theory. Get a back ball in first when you've got the back ball. And then if you're going to smack it,
Then you're going to smack it.
with your last one.
Is that in the glossary of a ball's terms? You're going to smack it.
I used to think I was the only striking lead in the whole world.
But,
I always put a back ball in first.
well, the winner's shot ball's still up the other end of the green.
Airs are beginning to show. She looks better this time.
Yes.
Yep.
Ball will probably win it. Yeah. Still a couple of feet. You'd expect the winner still to be up that end of the green, Anne, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm. I think she's far away
Face
either.
looks better here. Yeah, here's the gaffer coming
She
in.
needs to stand up. She might could run away. Oh no, it's a shot. Jackie up on her tippy toes.
Favour you one down.
Can punch that ball through. Oh well, I don't think she's going to be back in this, is she?
No, she's on a line.
No, she's reaching anyway,
she's
isn't
good
she?
if she's pace. Needs the white. Needs the white. Oh, that's
Oh
the
well,
winner.
she's got it.
Yeah.
Just have to no more to her own bowl.
So, carry on line shot.
Yes, Claire's got a good shot here too.
Come on, where's your? Come on, Anne. We're near at that minute where you're going to have to declare your
I
allegiance.
think Claire will play the forehand and she's got a chance at pushing the jack through or turning Kerry's ball out.
Still got splinters.
Mystic Meg here. Amazing Annie.
Still got splinters here, mind you.
I've got thick knickers on.
Too much information. Headline on the podcast: Anne Dunwoodie's got thick knickers.
Well, a lot of people might disagree with him.
Well,
Well, she's not going to run, is she? Yes, she
I think
is.
that's going to go.
She is.
Unless it gets back
Catch
off the
her own
ball.
ball.
Might get back off the ball.
No. Gary thinks it's her shot.
Oh, Kerry Ann fancies Shay's shot.
Yeah, she does.
I was glad to it to measure.
Having a good look round about it. Claire's ball's standing straight up and it's belly, so Kerry's is
Claire's not
on
going
a
to give that
lean.
one. She's not going to give it.
No. Kerry maybe jumped in a wee bit too quickly there, just she only looked at it from the one side.
Forward side. Because you've made me doubt myself there.
But Claire's is straight on its belly. Kerry's is it's on the lean.
Well,
Very difficult from this angle, isn't it?
if in doubt, you make them play it, don't you?
Of course.
Unless you trust your eyes.
Yeah.
Looking from over here, I'd have a fancy for the red ball.
She,
Be shy? You think she'd be shy here?
I would have a wee blade of grass would have given Claire cleanly that
Right.
shot, you know. The weight is perfect.
Don't down that backhand here.
Well, I think she's got more than she's
Oh, she's tight. So we come down to umpire. No pressure, umpire.
umpires measure two and she better get a wedge under that red ball. It amazes me the number of players too that don't carry wedges in their pocket. Do you carry a wedge in your pocket?
I've only got a wedgie. How about having a wedge?
Well, I don't know what you call it in England. We call it wedges up here. I've always got one. Because it can win you lots of games. Instead of shoving your pen under it. Or
Aye, but do you shove your wedge in straight away, or do you give 30 seconds for the ball to stop?
you've got to give your 30 seconds.
You've got to ask for it though, haven't you?
You shouldn't need to ask for it. That's the rules. Does the rules not stipulate that you have to wait 30 seconds?
You have to ask for that to be counted.
Yeah, if you don't ask for it. No use asking after 25 seconds later, so you're
29
claiming
and a half.
55 seconds. I'll hang back. What do you reckon? Be able to-
Denise McConnell, Denise Coyle, our local umpire,
And English job.
district coordinator too. Denise does a lot in bowling. She coaches as well.
Here we go. We'll soon tell from this angle.
Everybody deserves 20 seconds of glory.
That's gone through. That's gone through. That's one to carry on.
One to carry on.
Congratulations. Moves into the
Fabulous game.
semi-final.
Real
Well,
quality game.
thanks for coming on the commentary, Anne. It's been a pleasure.
How's your ears?
The ears is all right.
Still in one
Bit
place.
crispy, but we're all right. Thanks
Well,
for coming
thanks very
on.
much for asking.
Yeah,
I've enjoyed
no-
the game too.
No problem. We'll be back probably in about 5-10 minutes maybe for the semi-finals. Thanks again for watching. I'll see it again. This has been a Wrong Bias podcast production. And as I say, we'll be back in about 5